This week on the $20 Chef, hey look, sometimes you gotta go big. Maybe you hit a goal in your life, things are going your way, you know? Maybe you've been working at something for a long ass time and you finally made it happen. Well, maybe just what you need to do is take yourself into your house, spend a little extra, and go make yourself a celebratory dinner. Because you worked hard to get where you're at, but now where you're at, you gotta work even harder to get to the next step.
My buddy Carlos turned me on to this place, Eataly, and I gotta be honest, this is my jam. You get to drink wine while you grocery shop. You get to eat fresh cannolis and fresh donuts. I mean, if you're just trying to have a celebratory dinner, this is where you shop. They got the freshest seafood. They have all the delicious fruits and vegetables you could ever want. Their meat department is amazing. I went in for one meal, came out with a 3-course meal. I was celebrating, it was showtime.
All right, in this episode of $20 Chef, I'm getting real bougie. Obviously, you can tell by my scarf, even how I tied it. You know, things are good for me right now. 3 years ago, I was sleeping on a couch. Next thing you know, one thing led to another, here I am. Today's not about the budget. We're not respecting the budget. Okay, I'm turning 40 the same week I get my own radio show on Sirius Satellite. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself a little charcuterie board. Got myself some nice cheeses. I went to Eataly, some guy was cutting this up. I had a couple samples. I said, hey buddy, let me get some of that right there. You know, you don't have to be able to spell charcuterie to make a charcuterie board at home. Little mozzarella, hanging out in the water. Fresh as fuck, straight from Italy. I don't even know how to open it. Just keep breaking until you crack your thumb open. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm stronger than I thought. And you know what, in this one, I'm not going wine. With this meal, I'm celebrating, I'm going the clean golden ale. I'm going Belgian beer, I'm going Duvel on them, all right? This right here, this is a staple when it comes to strong golden ales. You smell that, you get that. Oh, that is lively right there. Tickling, just tickling my nose, just tickling my palate. Let's get this mozzarella going here. Right out of the water, coming in hot. Look at that, just shaving it right off. Look at that creaminess, just a creamy goodness. Throw some salami in. Spent way too much on the salami, but it's delicious. I'm gonna do one more last thing, get a little olive oil in a little bowl. Some fresh pepper in there. Boom, get in there with that. I'm wanting a nice little tomato salad with a kick, you know? So my move here is, I got myself a yellow tomato. Got a couple heirlooms. You know, I wonder like when I'm over here doing a bougie dinner, what do real bougie people think? Like, oh, look at the guy with the $20 cooking show trying to be bougie like us. Just because he wore a scarf? Hey, listen, if you're from a shitty neighborhood, this is bougie. All right, so here's my salad mix. This is something I've been working on for years in my life, and I'm finally ready to bust it out for the public, okay? Now I'm gonna put myself a little balsamic vinaigrette in there, okay? Boom, a little bit of olive oil, and obviously, I'm gonna give it a little kick, a little cayenne kick, all right? Of course I trust Frank's Red Hot. We're talking about a classic, original cayenne pepper sauce. Over 90 years in the game. Gonna hit yourself a little bit of that Frank's Red Hot in there. Bang, give her a mix. You're gonna get a little bit of spice in there. Nice balsamic. We don't need much dressing, just enough. Gonna start throwing our tomatoes in. A little bit of Italian parsley, not much. And we're gonna throw in our avocado. Booze, hit me with the ladder cam. Coming in hot with my dressing here. Perfect amount, done. You know what I'm gonna do? Throw a little lemon in there. Let's get a little lemon going. A little pepper, a little sea salt, a little avocado tomato salad, balsamic with a nice little kick of Frank's Red Hot. I'm gonna hang out for a hot minute, live my solo bougie life. You know, I know at first you're thinking to yourself, why would this guy put hot sauce in with a balsamic dressing and a nice tomato salad? But listen, if you're like me, you enjoy a nice kick. You know what I mean? I didn't overdo it. Frank's original cayenne pepper sauce is made with the perfect blend of aged cayenne peppers, okay? We're talking about bringing the perfect amount of heat and a whole lot of flavor to all your meals. I literally put this shit on everything. Let's get the rest of this meal rocking and rolling. All right, so for my side dish, I got an assortment of colorful potatoes. I'm gonna cut these guys up, nice and small. These little tiny buddies too. I got myself some little baby ass Brussels sprouts. I'll tell you, I love the honking in this city. There's so many different styles of honk. You got the long honk. Oh, I'm annoyed as fuck. I'm gonna be an asshole more than you honk. You got the quick little honk, like, yo, you must be asleep at the wheel. Let me just remind you real quick honk. You got the honk from the guy 10 cars back who shouldn't be honking. What's he gonna do? Is everybody gonna be like, oh, well, the guy 10 cars back, he's honking, let's all hurry it up, like we're all taking our time until fucking Mr. 10 Honk decides to get to the front of the line? You know, there's courteous honks. I know there's courteous honks. That's a mad honk. That guy was mad. Now, what I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna mix this up with the pasta, throw in some pesto, just making up shit. I never made this little dish. Boom. That's plenty of butter. Let's see what happens. I don't give a shit if it's too much butter. There's no such thing as too much butter. Boom. Let's go ahead and get our vegetables going in there, potatoes. Get our mushrooms chopped up real quick. All right, throw that to the side there. Let's get our steak prepped. Best part, This guy was just under a pound. I went with boneless ribeye. Boom, pepper, salt. Throw a little bit of steak seasoning on there. Make sure you're always washing your hands, guys. You don't want to cross-contaminate yourself. Like Donnie. He just plays with chicken and then he just fucking keeps playing with other stuff. All right, let that chill out for a minute. All right, mushrooms coming in hot. I'm gonna go ahead and get some pesto in there. Let's get our noodles dropped back in. I picked these noodles because I never bought these noodles, so why not, you know? I'm gonna even toss a little Parmesan in there. All right, let that do its thing for a little while. It's gonna hang out over there. Now it's time to get that dry aged ribeye on there. That's a 1-inch thick ribeye, okay? We're looking at least 5 minutes on each side, you know, to give it a good medium rare, a good clean red color. If you're eating steaks at a higher than a medium rare, okay, I'll let you slide a medium. But if you're over medium, just go buy a shitbox steak. Nice sear there. All right, this sweet ass ribeye is finished, all right? Don't take your meat off the stove and just start cutting into it. That's a goddamn mortal sin, okay? There's a lot of chemical action going on inside this piece of meat. You can't just be the fucking guy that just jumping in on a nice piece of fat ass steak right when it's off the grill. Our pasta dish is looking nice. Little veggies, potato pasta, pesto pasta. There we go. You got a little extra left over for later. Oh yeah, there we are. A little garnish, and that's it. Nice little 3-course meal for yourself, you know? You got a big week ahead of you. You want to be focused, you want to be ready, you want to be well fed. That's this episode of $20 Chef. Remember, ain't nothing wrong with treating yourself sometimes. And if you love Frank's Red Hot as much as I do, follow him on all their social media. See you guys next time.